Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATFGaming and welcome back to Motorsport Manager, start of Season 2. I hope you guys are hyped. I sure am. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode of the off-season stuff and all of Season 1. For any of you who may be new to the channel or are just watching this for the first time, first of all, welcome. And I really appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe down below and click on the notification bell so you get notifications every single time I post a video. So without further ado, we are heading in with our brand new team of Valtteri Bottas and Pietro Fittipaldi. I hope you guys enjoy the thumbnail art. Some photoshopping was done by my good friend Jonathan Wolf038, so be sure to go check him out. I believe his channel is on my main channel page, so be sure to check him out as well. He did the Valtteri Bottas and Pietro Fittipaldi Haas uniform stuff, because I wanted to get the Rich Energy stuff uniforms out of there. But yeah, so without further ado, let's kind of assess where we are. We just got done with preseason testing, I believe, and we had a stellar effort from Valtteri Bottas, but now our car is unlocked to start developing and improving parts. And as you can see, all of our reliability is back down to like 50s and 60s, so we kind of need to get that going again. So we'll start with some of the more difficult things to improve. We only got 4 slots again because I still haven't gotten that factory improvement, which is annoying to say the least. We'll throw that on there, but we want everything going to reliability. Design a new part. Let's see, where are we in the grand scheme of things? We're 4th in engine, 4th in gearbox, 4th in brakes, 6th in front wing, 5th in suspension, and 6th in rear wing. I'm going to go with rear wing first. Don't have much of a choice here because we don't want to go with risk levels. That'll be done rather quickly. Well, that's all good. We checked out everything. Oh, there was some sponsor stuff. No, we signed the sponsor. Right, that was the new one, I believe. And then we got Duracell, whose time is coming up shortly as well. So, let's move forward here. I believe that part will be ready pretty darn soon. Yeah, right there. So we can... Oh, we got a birthday. It's John's birthday. Who's John? Oh, my new reserve driver, John Edwards. And no, just so you Americans don't get confused, this is not John Edwards, who once ran for Vice President of the United States. This is a race car driver, significantly younger. But he is an American, so that's nice. But it's his birthday, apparently. Sure, let's throw a big party. Why not? Welcome him to the team. His birthday is shortly after he signs the contract, so we'll welcome him with a grand party that apparently cost $100,000. Anyway, you know, I kind of noticed this. You know how I said this was camo? Anybody else kind of see, you know, an Africa right there, and Europe right there, and North America right there? That's not what I was going for the record. It does kind of look like a camo look in the front, though. It kind of works. But yeah, there's South America, there's North America. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe that's like Midway Island or something. But yeah, I kind of noticed that as I was editing the video. But oh well. But anyway, the rear wing is done. That's significantly higher reliability than anything else we're working on. So not going to worry about that. Let's go on front wing now. We'll go there so that we can use it right away. That'll be done shortly as well, I believe. It's gonna be ready in 3 days, so I think we can just get that done right here. What do we got in the mail here? Helipad. Yep, that got finished last season, I remember that. Alright, front wing is done. Excellent, so that should be ready to use next race. That's good. We will throw that on the improvability thingamajig, even though it's not really being used. Let's see, 72 and 72, I want to put the gearbox on there because gearbox is going to be another part that we have to worry about. Pit crew. Did we do all the pit crew stuff? Yes, we did. Okay. Do we have best guys? No, we do not. We can throw this person on. Fixing, we are best up. We're best up there. Have we rejected all the people we don't want? Yes, okay. Okay, so we got that done. Looks like, no, we're still 6th in rear wing, so I guess we'll just throw another rear wing on there. I don't really want to take a hit at reliability at this point in time, so we'll go with this one and that. That'll be done after the race, so we will not have that for the next race, but we'll have it for the following race, which is at Dubai. Now we gotta remember there's some rule changes. I'm trying to see if I can see. No, that's too far away. But there was some rule changes, and I believe ERS was one of the major rule changes that we're gonna have to think about. But we are heading off to Sydney here. Huge anticipation by NBC. Yep. So let's just kind of analyze who we're going to give what here. Obviously, Valtteri is our #1 driver. So he's going to get most of the good parts, but I also don't want to leave Pietro completely out to dry. So let's kind of analyze what we're giving what. We're giving Valtteri the better brakes, the better engine. We can give Pietro the better front wing, I guess, and the better rear wing. How about that? Better front wing, better rear wing, but everything else Valtteri gets. That's pretty okay. That's pretty okay. So yeah, that is it for that. We are going to move on to practice. Alright, so here's the first look. Valtteri, like we said last time, is pretty bad on feedback, so we're going to be bringing John Edwards to practice with us for the most part. And that's going to bring us pretty close to what we had last season as far as feedback. So that's just so you know, we're bringing John Edwards in. Alright, so pretty mediocre setup. If I was a smart man, I would have been saving all of my setups from last season. I did save a couple of them, but not all of them. So clearly, I mean, you gotta have some intrigue in practice, right? We'll go a little shorter maybe on that and see where that puts us for Edwards. And for Fittipaldi, we have some more work to do. Maybe a little lower down for us. Well, yeah, we'll go the opposite way here and see what happens. Because I really don't know which way to go. Yeah, Pietro radioed in almost immediately saying that everything was significantly worse, so I just brought him in. And we will revert back and go the other way, which is a little bit of a higher downforce setup. And see where that puts us with a slightly shorter gear. But Edwards should be coming in here in a second, so we will see where his setup is. But yeah, look at that. We're already good on knowledge. Setup is good as well. I might do a little tweaking just to see if we can maybe get some excellence across the board. And then I'm going to remember to save the setup, because that's something I clearly did not do beforehand. So we'll do that just to kind of tinker with it a bit, and then bring that back maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. But anyway, it's just kind of some tweaking and stuff now, so I will see you guys off in qualifying. Okay, so this is really kind of the first test of where we are with speed. And Valtteri Bottas is in 4th right now. Only half a second off of the pole, which is really good. Pietro, worst car, a little bit farther off. But we're all clear into Q2 this time. I will show you guys who end up getting eliminated, though, because that will be a thing to note. Alright, so here is where we're at with the bottom tier. Still Williams and still Alpine, except this time we got Artem Markelov. But we got Ericsson, Joel Ericsson with Porsche, and Marcus Ericsson with Alfa Romeo getting eliminated in Q1. Alright, so after our first run, we are safe with Bottas, I would say. We're over a second to the, almost a second to the good. Fittipaldi, we are going to have to send out for a second run. I am wondering if the disparity is mainly driver disparity, because there is quite a big difference between the two, or if it's a car disparity. But we will send Pietro out here in a second for a secondary lap right now, and hopefully he can safely get in. We'll follow along here and see what happens, because right now we got Lance Stroll, Joseph Newgarden with Toro Rosso, Kimi Raikkonen, two McLarens, and Andre Lauderer with Porsche on the outside. Lance Stroll just bumped himself in, knocking us out temporarily. White first sector. Not good, Pietro. That's not good. Okay, green second sector. That's making me feel a little better. Well, we still got one more sector to go. Hulkenberg is not out right now. Okay, we bumped up to 8th. We are all good there. Looks like bottom 6 is pretty solidified here with Hulkenberg, Newgarden, Raikkonen, Sainz, Norris, and Lauderer. Sean Galisle gets in with Toro Rosso, but not Newgarden. That's interesting. Alright, here in Q3, I'll bring you guys in for both of the runs. We've got enough tires. We're now using that strategy of having an extra set of ultras versus the medium tire. So we will have 2 sets of tires for this run regardless. Let's kind of see where we're at here in this first run. Track grip's pretty high, but not fully maxed out yet. So we still got some ground to go here. But let's see, where's Bottas going to fall? 31.3. Fittipaldi's about 7/10 of a second behind. Bottas is about half a second behind Hamilton. Max Chilton, the other Mercedes. That's going to be so weird saying Max Chilton, an IndyCar driver at the moment. Now, I don't know if he has much of a European racing background. That's beyond my knowledge. But he's in a Mercedes guy. I know him from IndyCar. That's where I know him. Obviously, he's British, so he probably does have an extensive background here. But we're 6th and 10th right now. Again, we will have a second run, though. But yeah, that's just, it's weird for me to see. Not only is he here, but he's in top equipment. Now, Joseph Newgarden, I understand being in like the Toro Rosso. That's a lower tier equipment for your first F1 ride, but I don't really. It's weird for me to see Chilton up there. That's all I'm saying. But Pietro's out first here. Let's get to the start of his lap, and hopefully we can get some greens all around here. We do have some traffic that is that Chilton right there? It might be. Chilton or Hamilton, possibly. Let's see, that is... Oh, sorry for the screen freeze there. That's Hamilton. But we got a white first sector for both drivers there. That's unfortunate. White second sector for Pietro. So his lap's pretty much done. White second sector for Bottas, too. Yeah, no, no, you're not going to take another crack at it. That's the end of the session. Okay, well, that wasn't great. But we're 6th and 11th. So a little bit of a disparity there. Lewis Hamilton's on pole. So we've got a bit of work to do with Pietro especially. But Valtteri's definitely bringing up the car level a little bit. I feel like we might be a little bit behind here at the start of the season as far as car level. But yeah, so 6th and 11th. And let's head off to the race. Alright, here we are at the start of the race, getting ready for 5 red lights. And they are now out. Kind of good start for Bottas, up a position, or no, he maintains his position. Pietro is up a position as well. Bottas is now pushing for 3rd. Good start for Ricciardo there. He's up into 3rd now. But overall, not a terrible start. Pretty solid start for both drivers. Moving along here, we've got Pietro falling down to 11th. He's in a bit of a scrap here with a number of drivers. Right now fighting with Hulkenberg for 10th. Good. Oh yeah, ERS! Look at that. ERS is the thing that we now have. Let's just slow down a bit here. So we've got 2 modes of ERS. We've got attack mode, which is what Valtteri is using right now very well to get around Sebastian Vettel. Good job, Valtteri. And then, I guess I'll show it off on Pietro. We have a fuel-saving mode, which means we can still be aggressive on the fuel, but we're not burning nearly as much. But I'll let them figure it out for themselves. Actually, I didn't want that at all. But it looks like it's either one or the other. Is that not a fuel? No, that's not a fuel saving mode. Excuse me. This is not the advanced ERS system. But while that was all happening, we got freaking Pietro Fittipaldi in 4th and Bottas in 2nd. But we do have to calm things down here on the fuel. I don't know how either of those things happened. Leclerc's down to 10th. What did happen there? I'm not really even sure. Verstappen just got in a crash, it looks like. But yeah, that I kind of missed things because I was trying to explain that ERS system, which, by the way, I'm going to be using here on Valtteri on this next little straight here. Try to get back at Vettel. We'll go and put that back on auto. For the most part, I'll leave it on auto, but sometimes if it's like a dire situation where we're getting pretty close, then I might jump in on the ERS. But looks like we're pretty chilled out right now, so I will fast forward ahead into pit stops. Alright, we are coming in this lap with Pietro. I was paying attention to Valtteri. That's one thing with the ERS is I'm kind of bouncing back and forth and paying a little more attention to things, and I definitely kind of lost track of where fuel was. So we will come in on the medium tires. Now we can recharge the battery. I have never had this overcharge risk actually happen. So we'll see what happens. But I will bring Pietro in now. See if we have a clean stop. Looks like we do. He's got full ERS now, so that's good. Valtteri, looks like we can go maybe one more lap. No, let's just come in this lap. I feel like being a little cautious with this. You know, we might be able to pull off a one stop. But actually, I think I'm going to go with an aggressive 2-stop with Valtteri, maybe. Not sure. Go one more lap. Go one more lap. Conserve and go one more lap. That's 22 laps. That's stretching it. I'm going to go an aggressive 2-stop. Aggressive 2-stop with Valtteri. We're going all ultras. This is why I bring the extra set of ultras, just in case of a situation like this. But we just got to be careful with that tire selection going forward. Pietro will definitely have to come in for another set, most likely. But I'll keep an eye on things here. I just want to kind of see where everything shakes out here. We are fighting with Ricardo has passed Valtteri, so that's interesting. Then Chilton's right behind us. But I'll kind of keep an eye on things, especially with Valtteri, and yeah, I'll let you guys know when anything interesting happens. Oh, we got a safety car. Safety car. What do I do? What do I do? I'm going to come in with both drivers. Attack in, but low. I'm coming in with both drivers. I have a plan. This can get us to the end of the race. That's about 15 laps left. We will go with the mediums just to be safe. We'll recharge. And with Pietro, same thing. We'll just pop on another set of mediums. But this should get us to the end of the race with both drivers here. But let's just keep an eye on, make sure we don't have any double stacking issues. But I would predict that we're going to have a lot of people coming on pit road. You just pit, man. You just pit. And it looks like we have pretty good pit stops as well. We got ahead of a few people we were fighting. But that is going to get us to the end of the race there. So that is definitely an advantage over, maybe not Leclerc, but Ricciardo, Gasly, and Vettel. Maybe Hamilton, we'll see. For Fittipaldi, this doesn't work out as well, but it still might work out. We're going to have to just keep an eye on things. Alright, safety car is coming in now. I want to be full out for both drivers here. on this restart. We got ERS to play with. I want fuel. We got fuel to play with. We got tire wear to play with. We got everything to play with here. So definitely push, push, push. Now, Daniel Ricciardo just crashed right. I thought that was Valtteri for a second. It happened right in front of us. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, a driver mistake by Valtteri appears to have caused an issue for Hamilton, or maybe that was part of the crash with Ricciardo. I don't know, because that all happened at the same time. We'll kind of calm things down here. But we'll still push on tires here for Pietro. I forgot to put him on attack right off the restart. But that was a pretty productive restart for Valtteri. We also got two of our biggest competitors out of the way there for a bit. In Hamilton and Verstappen as well as Ricciardo. So realistically, and we also got Vettel and Gasly, who are gotta have to make another pit stop, I would assume. So we just need to be ready to pounce on that. Yeah, they're coming in this time. So we need to use ERS in every opportunity here. Push. And push now. So we're up to third. Vettel still got a pit. That definitely didn't help Gasly and Vettel. They must not have pit under that safety car. But we are sitting really pretty right now. To get a second place possibly. Max Chilton is going to win this race, isn't he? That's wow. Max Chilton's going to win this race. That's unbelievable. Unless if we can catch him, I don't know if we can, honestly. He's conserving his tires, so maybe we push a little bit on tires to maybe catch up a little bit. Yeah, and we can use some ERS here. Now, just trying to catch up a little bit. Vettel just came in as well, so it looks like we had a crash behind Fittipaldi as well. So this is all just kicking off right here. I'm just trying to manage this ERS. We got Leclerc behind us, but I don't think he's going to be much of a threat. But we'll see. I'm just really, really trying to keep an eye here on Valtteri. I don't want to push too hard. Like, he is conserving the ever-living crap out of his car. There's a safety car! Why? And they didn't even stop anything to tell me. What happened? Verstappen crashed. Everything's kicking off in this race. We're too close to anybody to take advantage of this as far as pitting, but I also must say I'm probably jinxing things, yeah. But our reliability's holding up pretty good. No, we're good. We need to make it to the end and possibly win this race, Mr. Bottas, sir. Because it's possible. It's very possible. I'm not, but I am worried about Leclerc now. Leclerc is going to be a big problem. Very big problem. Look at this. Both of the Porsche guys in their first race, Lauder and Ericsson, top 10. Markelov, top 10. That just shows how crazy. Russell, top 10. Raikkonen, top 10. This is insane. But, yeah, Leclerc is going to be the big problem now. We could probably get around Chilton pretty easily, but Leclerc is the issue now. Alright. Close enough. We will push like mad here at the end. Chilton got a good start. He got a jump on us. Yeah, and there goes Leclerc. Dang it. Alright, I can't push these tires too much. We're getting pretty close on tire wear. We do have a little fuel, though. No, we're fine. We're fine. You're fine. Gasly's in second now. Leclerc just blew an engine in front of our very eyes, but I missed it somehow. Gasly is now in most likely position to possibly win this race. What is going on? Like, I legit have no clue what is happening right now. This is madness. This is absolute. We're second and fourth. What is going on? You can push a little bit on Pietro's tires, but Valtteri's tires are getting toward. We're second and third now. How did that happen? Where did who was leading this race? Where did Chilton go? He pit again. Why would he do that? Oh, I forgot to. Oh crap! I forgot to put. No wonder we're so far behind. And we had a horrible restart. Completely forgot to put Valtteri back on ERS auto. Oh, we're not gonna win this race. I don't think we could have won this race, but it's wishful thinking. We'll push a little bit here at the end, but a second place and a third place for Haas, a double podium at what is most arguably the most insane race I've ever seen on Motorsport Manager. Like, what happened in this race? Wait, whoa, stop! Gasly got penalized. Got Pierre. I'm dying. I'm pointing at the screen physically. But Gasly got demoted. Is this true? I just spat on my keyboard. I'm so excited. Is that true? Did he just get demoted? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did we just... I just want to get past the scrutineering before I start celebrating. We just... No, don't scroll. I don't want to scroll. I want... We just not only won our first race, we finished 1-2. All thanks to a penalty from Gasly. I remember I saw Gasly. He had an incident at some point in the race. He had a 10-second time penalty. Look at all these people that DNF'd. Leclerc, both of the Renaults, a Ferrari, a Red Bull, a McLaren, a Racing Point, and Alfa Romeo. We got time penalties across the board. Newgarden got a time penalty. Gasly got a time penalty. Hamilton got a drive-through penalty. Oh my god. Porsche got a point. Williams got a point. Double points finish for Toro Rosso. Alfa Romeo got points. And Haas F1 just won a race in 1-2 at Australia. Look at that trophy. Valtteri, you need to be smiling a little bit. You too, Pietro. Oh my god. Look, there's my face. Team principal. We have a 26-point lead in the constructors over everybody. I'm legit. My jaw is just dropped. I'm legit in real. I wish I had a webcam right now. That's why I'm like pausing in between, because that just happened. That just happened. Yeah, everybody's getting improvement. Gene, you better be giving... Gene, are you still alive, man? I mean, you gotta be fainting somewhere. Oh my goodness. Look at that market. We have a contract renewal coming up, too. And marketability just went through the roof. Got a new unlock. Pit stop guru for Pietro. Great. Valtteri's improving. You see that little, not filled out star? Valtteri could be a full 5-star driver by the end of this. I know Pietro has some room to grow. Apparently John Edwards has some room to grow too. I actually didn't even have a good form either. I felt like I blew that race with the whole ERS management thing. Not the best payday in the world, but I don't care. My throat hurts. I have to stream in like an hour in real life. What on earth? I have to take a swig of my beverage here, folks. That just happened. That just happened. I don't know how to... I mean, I feel great about this. But I don't know how I should feel about this. Because that was an insane race. And we won via penalty. I don't know how I feel about that. But, oh my goodness. Like, what just happened? Like, the last hour of my life was just a blur. How long? Yeah, it's almost an hour I've taken recording this. I took that race a lot slower than I usually do because of the ERS. Oh my goodness. Well, folks, there's no better way to kick off a new season of Motorsport Manager than with a miracle first and second place that we totally didn't deserve. We totally did not deserve that. Hamilton had a penalty. Gasly won the race but had a penalty. Half field crashed. I mean, Leclerc, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Ricciardo, they all crashed and got themselves out of contention. Chilton had a really bad pit strategy and only got points because of the fastest lap. He should have won the race technically, but I guess the game really didn't want that to happen. But oh my goodness, folks, if you aren't on board with this series now, you better be smashing that like button, leaving comments about how absolutely insane this would be. Could you imagine this happening in real life? I wish I could have done that race better justice, because I missed a lot of things that happened. I wish I could have done that a little better justice as far as catching some of the crashes, some of the retirements, some of the pit stops, but that's still, you guys kind of got the gist of it. But I better be seeing likes and comments and sharing. You got to share this with all of your motorsport loving friends. And that is just an excellent way to start off season 2. The problem is, that ain't going to happen again. There's no way that's happening again. The rest of the season's going to be boring and dull. I guarantee you that. And there's no way we win it. I mean, unless if we have some massive improvement, there's no way we're winning another race. But yeah, I have no more words for that. But, yeah, if you like it, my throat's dead. I have to stream in 45 minutes. My throat's so dead right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to calm myself down a bit, and I'll see you guys next time for Dubai, where we'll probably get a double non-points paying finish to even ourselves out a bit. But, you know, you're just going to have to tune in the next episode. Bye.